In my cup of Joe today, I wanted to talk about this upcoming holiday season and what you can do to make things less stressful for yourself. What do the holidays mean to you? For most of us, it can mean getting together with family and friends, shopping, holiday parties, being grateful, and of course, sharing lots of good food. During this time of year, people tend to get so caught up in giving and doing and wind up tangled in an almost endless web of obligations. Most people will tend to over-obligate themselves and will tend to fear missing out on something or fear of disappointing someone. How many of you know what I'm talking about? We have all told someone that we're going to be at their home, that we're going to go to their parties and visit, and we end up regretting the promises that we made, and we still end up going because we don't want to disappoint them. When we do that, we end up disappointing ourselves because we really didn't want to go in the first place. The whole season becomes an excuse for most to completely neglect themselves and their own priorities, and by the time the new year rolls around, you're already behind. Every time you say yes when you really feel like saying no, you give your power away and end up feeling disappointment and guilt. You say to yourself, I can't believe I did that again. And I've done this too. You said yes to something that you really wanted to say no to. Only say yes to something that really fuels you, something that you really want to do. If you are saying yes to a situation only because you do not want to offend or disappoint, then you should not be saying yes to that situation, because if it doesn't make you happy and doesn't make you feel warm and fuzzy, don't do it. Life is way too short to be someplace where you don't want to be. And let's face it, we all have family members that we don't like to be around, but we still choose to go because they're our family and it's the holidays. And we have to see them, right? That's not necessarily true. I can tell you a little something about myself. I know about 10 years ago, I created the decision that I did not want to be under or with certain family members because they didn't make me feel warm and fuzzy. In fact, they were really negative. And I found myself caught in the emotion of guilt that I had to go because they're my family. You know what? I don't do it anymore. I choose to surround myself with people that I want to surround myself with. Take this information like a buffet. Take what you want, leave what you don't. That is what is in my cup of Joe today.